is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys another video today talking about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Now in this video there are going to be some spoilers, but they're pretty minimal. It's simply talking about the capture rewards that you can get from playing through Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and when you capture Pokemon, what the potential rewards are going to be. So it's actually pretty interesting stuff, and I wanted to cover it since it was part of the data mine that K Kurt has kind of put out there. And while I'm still waiting for the game and really excited to play it myself, I figured there's a few things we can talk about here on the channel. So if you're excited for that, man, hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new. But we'll talk about it here. So we've got a little text dump here, and the way Kurt explains it is there's going to be multiple tables that you get random loot from, and the game is going to decide which table to use based on how many captures you have made. So we kind of knew Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was going to be heavily based around making a lot of captures. Like, catching Pokemon is the core premise of the game, and you should really go out there and pretty much catch everything. They're encouraging you to go out and catch pretty much everything. So that's the objective, right? You're going to want to go out, you're going to catch, and we know that there's all sorts of different things. You get candy and whatever else by catching Pokemon, but there's different rewards, including rare candies and stuff. So let's take a look at this. So there seems to be different capture thresholds here. So for 500 Pokemon, you're going to be on table 8. For 1,500 Pokemon, you're going to be the next table. 3,000 Pokemon, 5,000 Pokemon, and 8,000 Pokemon. Now, that's a lot of Pokemon, but the rewards get pretty intense when you get towards the higher ones. So if you get 500 Pokemon, these are going to be your rewards here. You're going to get silver raspberries, silver nanab berries, potentially. A little bit rarer drops, but pinaps, nanabs, and raspberries. So these berries are all really important things when it comes to making catching Pokemon easier. So we know that there's like razzes that you get early in the game and stuff like that from some of the footage we've seen, but if you want to get some of these better berries like the silver razzes and the silver nanabs, you're gonna have to catch a lot of Pokemon to potentially get those rewards, which is pretty interesting and pretty cool to see. Now when you get to 1,500 captures, that's where the rewards start to get really, really cool. You can get rare candies, you can get golden pinaps, you can get golden nanabs and golden razzes. So instead of having the silvers, you can actually get golden ones. And I'm actually curious whether or not they're going to indicate or add some of these items to Pokemon Go in the future, because we do already have golden raspberries and we have silver pinaps, but we don't have the other stuff. So it would be interesting to see if they're going to add different tiers of the berries into Pokemon Go, because that's kind of where all this originated. But if you can get to that second encounter threshold, that's where the rare candies are going to come in, and that's going to be one of the bigger prizes there, getting rare candies, because obviously rare candies are super useful in game. You can use them to train up your Pokemon to level 100 a lot faster, and they're really good for just in-game playthroughs as well. Once you get to that next tier, 5% rare candy drop is pretty nice, and you can see the increased chance to get golden pinaps, nanabs, or raspberries. I'm assuming pinaps are going to function the same way, where you're going to get like double the candy or whatever. Nanabs are going to, of course, reduce the movement of the Pokemon on the screen, and raspberries are going to increase your capture chance. So I'm assuming that the raspberry increases your capture chance by a lot, and then I'm assuming these nanabs and these pinaps are going to also kind of function like a raspberry does as well, since they're a higher tier. So it's kind of like a raspberry plus a nanabberry plus, you know, the pineapple berry or whatever the combination is going to be there. When you get to this next tier, you get a 10% chance for a rare candy drop, and that is incredible. So if you are going through some big combos, you have some good chance to get some really good items. So the key is going to be to get to this threshold here, the 3,000 to 8,000 captures, and that is a lot of Pokemon to capture, but the reward is going to be immense. And again, you can see here a 20% rare candy drop once you get to that highest tier of captures. So when you get this game, it's really in your best interest to go and catch everything in sight. If you see a Pokemon in the wild, grab it, because eventually you're going to want to try to get to the point where you've captured 8,000 plus Pokemon, so you can get these incredible drops. A rare candy drop on 20% of the captures, that's incredible, dude. That is absolutely incredible. So some pretty crazy drops here. So I wanted to just make this video, kind of talk about this information, because I felt like it was actually pretty interesting. There's not crazy much to talk about it, but I want to let you guys know that when you do get the game, there is a big incentive to capture everything. So I can tell you, when I get it, I'm going to be playing it on the marathon on 152, and I'm going to be trying to catch everything in sight, basically. Even though I'm doing a shiny playthrough, I want to catch everything, because, you know, again, I want to get to these capture bonuses as soon as possible, and 8,000 Pokemon is a lot of captures. Like, that's a crazy amount of captures. So don't like worry about it, don't stress about it, but if you're someone like myself who's going to play a lot of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee over the next 6 months or so, definitely just catch everything in sight, man, because you can always grind them into candy, send them to the professor, all that good stuff, but it's definitely worth your time. So pretty short video here. I just wanted to give you guys this information in case you haven't heard it yet, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.